Hey everyone, I'm Sison, and today we're taking a look at the Zeiss 16-35mm f4 lens for the Sony E-mount system. Late last year, Sony finally released their long-awaited wide-angle lens for the full-frame E-mount system. Primarily designed for landscape and architectural photography, this lens promises to deliver high-quality optics. And if early reviews are anything to go by, this looks to be an impressive lens to add to your kit. So stay tuned as I take you through a tour of this lens, as well as my personal experiences with it. The Zeiss 16-35mm has a sleek black finish with a Zeiss badge showing on the side. Its body is most likely constructed of aluminium, and being a full-frame lens, it pairs well with the A7 series cameras. It's also supplied with a plastic petal-type lens hood, which feels a bit cheap for a high-end lens, and it also accepts 72mm filters. Now the lens is built like a tank, weighing in at approximately 518 grams. So it's not exactly a light lens, but compared to other Sony FE lenses, it's pretty heavy. But if there's one thing I like about its handling, it's the metal zoom and focus rings, as opposed to rubber rings where they can become very dirty and very difficult to clean. Speaking of the rings, they are very smooth to turn, and if zooming in and out, the length of the lens changes. The lens can focus as close as 28 centimeters, and like other E-mount lenses, it uses a fly-by-wire system. Focusing is reasonably fast, and with the stabilization, which is a bit rare on wide-angle lenses, makes this a great feature to have where the lens compensates for any shake in your photos or videos. Having weather resistance on the A7 series cameras makes it a great pair with this lens, since it's also weather resistant, so it would be perfect for using it in a variety of conditions. I took this lens with me recently to Hong Kong and the Philippines, and I love the images that I produced when I used it with my A7S. Sharpness is one thing that people look for with lenses, and this lens is very sharp, especially if you stop it down to around f5.6 or f8. Of course, it's not a perfect lens where there is some barrel distortion and purple fringing, which can be corrected in post, and the corners aren't as sharp as the centers, but in my opinion, it's still acceptable. In terms of colors, the photos are vibrant, and while this lens wouldn't really be used for out of focus shots, it does give a reasonably smooth out of focus blur. The Zeiss 16-35mm brings Sony's lens line up to a new level, offering more lenses and high quality optics to cater for different types of photography. Regarding this new wide-angle lens, people who love photographing landscapes and architecture can appreciate what this lens has to offer. It's very sharp in the centers, produces excellent colors, and with features like stabilization and weather resistance, it's a very impressive lens to add to your kit. However, this isn't a cheap lens, and at the moment, there are no cheap alternatives for a wide-angle lens. But if you can stomach the price, I'd highly recommend adding this to your kit. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And if you already own one, let me know what you think of it. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more Sony lens reviews and tutorials. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and my blog for more sample photos and photo updates. Until then, happy shooting and thanks for watching.